An American naval carrier strike group is on the way to the region tonight, and after last week's missile strike against Syria, the possibility of military action by the new American president seems more realistic tonight. Correspondent Kevin Corke is monitoring the latest developments from the North Lawn. Good evening, Kevin.
Brett, good evening to you. Very interesting to watch this White House try to walk us through the steps that has gotten us to this point, which is, might this White House be willing to do something against North Korea the way they sort of took action against Syria just this past week?
So I want to thank everybody.
Though the president spent the morning at the White House today talking about domestic policy issues like taxes and infrastructure with U.S. business leaders, his focus remained abroad, tending to the growing threat in the Pacific posed by Pyongyang. The president tweeting early this morning, North Korea is looking for trouble. If China decides to help, that would be great. If not, we will solve the problem without them. USA. That proclamation, a stark reminder of the president's willingness to go it alone and punish rogue states, just as he did in Syria following the gas attack on civilians there. In response, Pyongyang threatened nuclear war. North Korea's official newspaper writing, our revolutionary strong army is keenly watching every move by enemy elements with our nuclear sight focused on the U.S. invasionary bases, not only in South Korea and the Pacific Operation Theater, but also in the U.S. mainland. Reaction in the North Korean capital was predictably indignant.
I think that the U.S. has no reason to complain about what our military does for self-defense. I think that the U.S. should stop its double standard.
At the White House, there was skepticism about the communist nation's nuclear capability, but no doubt about the president's resolve.
The last thing we want to see is a nuclear North Korea that threatens the coast of the United States, or for that matter, any other country and any other set of human beings. So we need stability in that region, and I think he has put them clearly on notice.
Lost in all the rhetoric, the broader White House message, which was very likely aimed about 500 miles to the west, at Beijing. Because as much as the Syrian airstrike pressed Moscow to rein in its partners in Damascus, the president's calculus on North Korea puts additional pressure on China to corral Kim Jong-un once and for all. A strategy plainly visible in the president's tweet when he wrote this morning, I explained to the president of China that a trade deal with the U.S. will be far better for them if they solve the North Korean problem. That link between security and economics is a well-tried stick and carrot technique that, if successful, could break a decades-long stalemate with the North and provide a pathway to peace in an increasingly volatile region. Simply speaking, Brett, the focus here at the White House is if you want a different outcome as it relates to North Korea and their behavior, you're going to have to come up with a different input. And it would appear, at least at this point, that the White House is prepared to do just that.